Action Bronson right now. Let him come to a show right now. They try to be throwing tomatoes and shit at him, all kind of shit. You know what I mean?
What did you think? What did you think of his comments when he made that shit? When he was on ESPN saying, right?
I mean,
sorry about going.
The shit. Again, that's just white craziness. That's just white entitlement. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like. First of all, you know damn well you stole this man's style. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I went back originally when I gave the analogy of, Asar and motherfucking, Apollo and shit like that. Osiris, I guess people would more know the name Osiris, as opposed to Apollo. Same God, it's just one is stolen. One is the white version of the black version.
Yeah.
And as time goes on, we're taught Greek mythology in school. We're not taught Egyptian mythology. So you end up knowing about, Apollo and Hercules and all these motherfuckers who have African counterparts that they stole from, but now they seem like the original gods. You see? So it's the same metaphor with a motherfucking with a Ghostface and an Action Bronson. And for him to have the nerve to say, well, people make comparisons, you have Coke and you have Pepsi. No, motherfucker, you're not at that level of a Coke and a Pepsi. Nigga, if anything, he's Pepsi, you're RC Cola, motherfucker. Okay?
Oh, shit.
You're a cola that comes in a blue can with red and white writing on it, nigga, but you don't taste as good. You don't taste as good as Pepsi. You know what I mean? Pepsi was the original one. And you're trying to look like Pepsi in order to get those residual sales, nigga. Who you fooling? So when you come with your motherfucking apology, I want to know, firstly, what are you apologizing for? Don't just tell me that you're apologizing for what the fuck you said on that show. Nigga, I want to hear that you apologize for biting my style, for purposely biting my style and acting like you didn't. That's what you need to be apologizing for. Don't fucking apologize for just I said some crazy shit on. Yeah, you did say some crazy shit, but the big picture is you purposely try to sound like Ghostface. You even the sense of humor in your rhymes. You're trying to go down that chamber that he created. Okay, so admit that. Come clean, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And this nigga grew up with two of my cousins out in Queens. Like, he knows, you know what I mean? He grew up with mine, and he knows what time it is with my family and all that type of shit. Like, he looked up to my cousins and shit like that. You know what I mean? When he told me, yo, I grew up with, when I met him, I grew up with your cousins. Yeah, all right, you cool. You get a pass for that. But at the same time, you don't get a pass for this. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I kind of like Action Bronson in a way. You know what I mean?
I fucks with him too, though. I fucks with him too. Jamar can't play. He makes it funny.
You know what I mean? I like the style of hip hop that he makes. It's more authentic. Trust me, for a white boy, I could fuck with him in a way. But don't act like you're not biting fucking Ghostface shit. So in your apology, I want to say, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for biting your style. You know what I mean? I want you to let your fans know, yes, I'm trying to be the white Ghostface killer. That's it.
Oh, man.
That's it. Say that, and we good. We good. I got no problem. And always pay homage to him, and always pay homage. Just like, when niggas, pay homage to Big E and Pac, you need to always pay homage to fucking Ghostface in your music and in when you get awards and all that type of shit. So they'll always know if you're trying to be real. Yeah.
You think, because this is what I was thinking when I watched the fucking Sports Nation clip with Bronson. I think he got suckered in because, you do sound like Ghostface, but every interview you have is going to be the same question about Ghostface this, Ghostface that. You think he got suckered into the sense of like, damn, I'm so tired of fucking answering this question that he lost his mind for a second. He forgot where the fuck he was at.
Absolutely, that happened. But do we excuse that? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Is bumping your head an excuse? Like, you know, like I tell niggas, ignorance is not an excuse. If you don't know the law, you know what I mean? The police ain't gonna let you off because of ignorance of the law. You know what I mean? There was a nigga that hit that ran over John Gotti's motherfucking son and killed him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know who he hit. Well, guess what? It didn't matter. He still got killed after that. You understand what I'm saying? So, shit. It's the same fucking principle, man. Like, so what? So what did you bump your head? You should, first of all, the reason why you bumped your head is because you were tired of hearing it, and you keep trying to go with the story of that I'm not trying to sound like Ghostface, I just happen to sound like this. You see? Yeah. So that's what puts you into a corner. If you would just tell the truth, you'd be free. You see? But you painted yourself into a fucking corner. Because he even said it to me earlier in the game, because I had mentioned this on Glad TV, and he's gonna hit me on DM me on Twitter and was like, yo, you know, yeah, he brought up my cousins again, yo, your cousin, you know, and then he was like, yo, I just sound like me, like he said, I'm not white, I'm Albanian. He said, we're our own thing or some shit. And I'm thinking, Albanian, like, nigga, that's the Caucasus Mountains, like, that's as white as you can be. Caucasus Asians, like, you know what I mean? Caucasian, like, Albania's in the Caucasus Mountains, like, due to history. Mm-hmm. So anyway, and he was like, yeah, you know, I just sound like me, like, you know what I mean? And I was like, listen, you know, I tried to give him a little pass at the time. I was like, listen, you know, I said, you sound like them, but you got your own voice too, like when I first heard Shine, I was like, damn, this nigga sound just like Biggie. Like, you know what I mean? Word. Mm-hmm. Word. Gorilla Black too. Gorilla Black. After a while, when you really start to listen to Shine, you know, you start to hear, okay, that's Shine. Like, he got his own little Shine-isms about him. You understand what I'm saying? That, yes, he is sounding like Biggie, and I think Biggie was an influence, but he developed his own little style too, I guess, in a way. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I kind of shared that with him, you know, to say, listen, nigga, you do sound like him, but it's kind of like the Shine Biggie thing, you know. Just develop your own shit, basically. I told him some shit like that. I forget exactly what it was. But something to the effect of that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But, man, you gotta keep it real, man. Like, because the truth will set you free. So that's why he got flustered, if you ask me. I keep trying to pretend that that's not what you're doing. You know what I mean? Nigga, you're biting.
Now, when you saw Ghost's reaction, was that what you expected?
I mean, yeah, if he was gonna finally respond, then yeah. I mean, come on, Ghost is a real nigga. Like he's from my era. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of shit I would tell a nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
But I didn't like him incriminating himself on video though, Jamar.
Yeah, the shit about all the shooters and all that.
Yeah, leave that alone, my G. Leave that alone, Ghost.
You know, he got a little, he let his emotions go right there. You know what I mean? But he was just trying to let a nigga know, like, you know what I mean? Like, don't sleep, man. Like, these young boys be sleeping, like, you know what I mean? Like, they be sleeping, yo, and you get mad. Like, when I was young, I wasn't sleeping on the old jacks. Like, I know these are the niggas that could really get you lost out here in the world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these niggas got money and fucking all kind of shit, B, you know? They got knowledge. Like, you fucking with these old jacks.